This is a former Jesuit monastery in Italy, often called the Blue Church. For years, these ornate halls served as a rehabilitation center, designed as a quiet, sacred environment for those seeking recovery. Eventually, the facility was closed. With the clergy and patients gone, the massive complex was left completely abandoned and unguarded. Paranormal investigators often approach sites like this with the theory of a spiritual vacuum. The idea is that when a consecrated space loses its religious protection, the removal of that boundary allows a surge of outside energy to rush in and occupy the void. In this theory, the emptiness acts as a magnet. Without a sacred purpose to hold the space, it becomes an open invitation for dark practitioners or hostile entities to claim the territory. While the physical walls began to crumble from neglect, the team's research suggests the building's spiritual emptiness made it a specific target for both human and paranormal exploitation. This exploitation reached a turning point when trespassers and dark practitioners broke into the monastery's sealed underground crypt. These intruders disturbed the remains of those interred below, physically removing the human bones that had been laid to rest within the crypt walls. Local reports and police accounts indicate these remains were carried upstairs to the main altar, where they were allegedly used to conduct black masses and dark rituals. A team of investigators entered the building to record the specific fallout from these events, seeking hard evidence of how these rituals altered the energy of the sanctuary. By introducing these practices into an abandoned sacred space, the trespassers effectively opened a door, creating a hostile environment the team now has to navigate. The evidence of these activities is still present. Upon arrival, the team discovered coffin nails and forgotten bone fragments in the crypt area, physical remnants of the rituals reported by locals. The investigators immediately described an overwhelming sensation of anxiety and physical paralysis, specifically when moving through the corridors leading to the altar. This diagram shows the environmental indicators the team looked for based on local lore. While bees are traditionally seen as positive spiritual indicators, aggressive swarms of wasps or hornets are often associated with pockets of hostile energy. During the investigation, the team was chased by aggressive wasps in the exact hallways where they would later record their most significant audio evidence. The team noted that the behavior of the local wildlife seemed to shift, with the most aggressive environmental reactions occurring in the areas where the black masses were said to have taken place. Through their audio sessions, the team began to distinguish between two separate presences within the church. One appears to be a female spirit, believed to be a murder victim, whose voice was captured echoing through the back of the sanctuary. The second presence is far more hostile. The team recorded heavy, rhythmic thumps and deep growls, traits consistent with the aggressive energy often documented in historical accounts of spiritual harassment. The investigators hypothesized that this darker entity may be mimicking human voices, a tactic used to draw the team away from the safety of the main group. This suggests the church has become a confined space, where a victim spirit is being overshadowed by a much more dominant, hostile force. To validate these experiences, the team utilized spirit boxes for real-time communication and REM pods to detect localized electromagnetic disruptions. The spirit box produced clear Italian responses, specifically isolating the words daemon, demon, and debole, meaning weak, as if the entity was assessing the team. In the sacristy, a REM pod left in total isolation was repeatedly triggered. With no human movement nearby, the device signaled a series of rapid, intelligent disruptions in the room's energy field. One of the most distinct captures was an English-speaking voice, replying to a question about the site's history with, "I only escaped from here." These technical data points align with the physical and environmental clues, showing that the equipment was consistently reacting to an intelligent presence in the most contested areas of the building. As the investigation reached its climax, the atmospheric pressure and constant audio disruptions forced the team to end the session earlier than planned. Even traditional tools like dowsing rods became unusable. Instead of providing clear directions, the rods reacted erratically to the conflicting energy signatures moving through the church. The combined evidence, from physical artifacts to intelligent spirit box responses, suggests the site's sacred character has been displaced. What remains is a location where the intended purpose of healing and sanctuary has been lost to years of neglect and desecration. The Devil's Church demonstrates how an abandoned space can be subverted. When human intent and unexplained activity converge, a site once built for peace can become an environment defined by its hostility.